Hello, welcome to Miemie's Keepsakes. I'm Marnell. I am back today with Roxy's weekly challenge. I'm on day 4, desperately trying to catch up after my time in South Africa. So this week it's just catching up. So this is a hinged pocket, and let's start with this. This paper I have in my shop. My shop is open again. It was on vacation for a time. So these are actually my papers that's not good enough to put in the shop. So they'll have little tears and things, and I'll make ephemera from them. So what I need to do first is kind of determine how big these books. This book is very big, so I'm thinking maybe I'll make some of them a little smaller. So oopsie. So this one I'm going to just take a little bit off, so it's hard to say. Okay, let's start by just making one first and then decide. So first of all, you need to fold the top of the page over. I'm going to fold it over because I want to reinforce this. This is coffee dyed papers, and then also this side needs to be folded over. Okay, and I am going to just take this corner off to just prevent a lot of bulk. And then just glue both of these pieces just because I want to reinforce my pocket. Okay, we'll make one and then we'll start mass making. Oh, I don't have... Get my glue book out. Oops. Okay. Now, I'm just going to... So the first fold is just a smaller fold. And my folding wasn't so straight, so I'm just going to clean that up. And then the second one, you take in all the way just before that fold. And I'll show you, if you haven't watched Rachel's video yet, how it would work in your book, in your journal. And then you simply glue this down. Oh, I could have done it easier, but basically these two needs to be glued to close your pocket. That goes in there. And then you make, if you want to, you make 2 notches. I'm going to make a notch here to show that it's a pocket, and then also make one here. You can obviously sew these as well. I think, oh, my glue is still wet. I think these would be very pretty sewn as well, but I'm not going to do that today. This was just not very neat because my glue is still wet. So the next ones I'll leave the notches until the end. Okay, so what am I doing with this? Where did I put my journal? So you'll be gluing this into a journal like this. And there'll be glue here and here, and then this will become a side pocket. And then on this side, this becomes a flip. Yeah, so there, and you can probably put a little bit of glue there. I don't even know if it's necessary, but then This is a top loading pocket and becomes a flip, or it can obviously be a side loading pocket too, but I think it would be difficult to get stuff out. I think it would be better to make it a top pocket. So that's the whole idea. An easy, very easy, very simple pocket for your journal. It's one piece of paper, what, 2 places to glue, and you're done. So let's make this one. I'm going to make a little smaller just because I have the tear here. I'm going to tear that off. It just tore when I was dyeing. So let's just cut it. And this is the turquoise paint and coffee lace dyed papers. And I think what I'll do is I'll fold it this way. Just to reinforce, because it is coffee dyed papers. And then this way. I'm going to do all the folding first. And then this would be the side tuck. I'm just eyeballing, I don't have measurements. And then this one comes in all the way to where this folds over. Just a little shy of it, so it will still fold over. Remember, that needs to fold over the page to make the side tuck. Okay, so we'll do all the gluing together. And then again, this one, thinking I like that, so I might reinforce that with some washi, I think. So let's just do this side. And I am going to, just because it's easier to stay straight if I use the ruler, because I can't do a thing straight. Everything is, don't ask me how I managed to do that. Okay, so now there, and then this one here. And then for this, just because I want to reinforce it, I'm going to get some washi that I'm not crazy about, or that I won't use as much. And I'm just going to and maybe I'll put some glue stick on this washi, because it feels like it's not, the glue isn't that great anymore, or maybe it never was. Washi isn't, it is not a permanent tape anyway, it's a temporary tape, so it's supposed to come off, but we'll just put that on there, because you know how the coffee dyed papers, the edges sometimes just, it's a little bit more fragile, especially this one, because it's a very grungy one. So for this one, because the pattern's going this way, I don't know if this one will work. I don't want to do it this way. Okay, no, let's leave this one. Here's one I have. It's these papers all come from my scrap box. I might have printed it and didn't use it in a project, so I'm going to make it a little smaller because it already had a little tear in there. So just fold over. And of course, if you can get book pages, would be nice for this too. I didn't bring book pages today, but book page would be great too. Reinforce. And if you can find a book with where the illustration is on the right, in the right spot, that would be nice too, you know, where you can fold it so the illustration is either here or here for the fold out. I didn't look for any, but that's also an option. Okay. This one has the same problem, but I feel like it's okay this way. So I'm going to use it. I do love blue and white together. Anything blue and white, especially something like this that looks a little like the mask. See, that's what happens. That's why I like to use the ruler to get it to just kind of, it's just easier to manipulate the paper. So yeah, it's a cold and rainy day today. Kind of gloomy. But yeah, we still can't complain. I was thinking of walking the dogs, but that thought passed very fast once I opened the door and saw the rain. The dogs will just have to wait until tomorrow. I'm sorry for them, but I don't think they want to get wet anyway. So this one I can maybe just tear the bottom part off. This one. And this piece needs to come off. The rest I'm gonna fold over, so that's okay. Fold this over. I do not know where these papers, none of these papers, I'm sorry, but like I say, they are in my scrap box, so I don't have an idea whose papers these are. So if you know, let me know in the comment section. Oh, maybe these are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, maybe? I'm not sure, but I'm thinking would this one work if I fold it this way and this way. No, this one won't work either, so let's do this one. And again, I have to just tear this part off. And then the bottom, because that's the parts you'll see. Recycling bin, because this feels like 32-pound paper, so I'm going to use my ruler again just to kind of guide my paper to fold straight. And then this way to reinforce the pockets. No, I need to do this one because okay. Let's try that again. Okay. And then yeah, this one will come over. And I probably should have, I think all of these will go the same way. Yeah, this way. So let's do this one the other way. So if you have them in a journal, this one will flip up this way. So you have to remember, if you want it to flip out on this side to change it. So okay, let's see if I can. So this one needs to have this, because my paper, if your paper is not dimensional, it obviously doesn't matter, but this paper is dimensional. Or not directional, not dimensional. So yeah, so I already did it the wrong way, so we'll just go with it. It's not complicated. Great things. We'll do that on a different day. I'm still suffering from jet lag, so let's just do it this way. I'll figure that out on the weekend, I think. Okay. So now we'll do all the cutting, and I'm just cutting this notch away. You probably do not have to if you feel like, you know, it's not worth the extra step, but I just feel like it just adds bulk, even if it's just a little bit. I think I did this one. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, probably pointing the scissors straight into the camera, and it feels like it's pointing into your eye. Okay, this one I did the washi. Okay, so let's glue. Just close my art glitter glue because it's been sitting open for a while, and you know how those clog, and then it's a pain in the butt to open again. Yeah, last night I did get a little bit more sleep, just a teeny tiny bit more than the night before, because the night before I think, well, I slept from 6 till I think 11 and then didn't sleep at all again. So last night I tried to stay awake until 8 o'clock, and then I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. And I woke up at 3 o'clock again. It's just so frustrating. You're really, really tired, but your body just does not want to work with you to stay asleep with jet lag. Those of you, like I said, there's an 8-hour difference, so it's a long trip. It's flying to Europe is about 8 or 9 hours, I can't remember, and then from Europe to Cape Town it's 12 or 13 hours. It feels like a lifetime, so don't ask me specifically how much it is, because while I'm flying I'm trying not to look at the clock, or that, you know, how you can follow your trip on the airplane, on the TV screens in front of you. I try not to do that, because then I just feel the trip never ends. So I just try to keep busy. And this time I actually, usually I can't sleep, but I ended up just taking just a sleeping pill, because I was just totally exhausted. I had to sleep. So I did sleep, because this time when we were flying back, we were flying from Cape Town to Atlanta, which is 15.5 to 16-hour flight non-stop, and that's why I decided, oh, I do need to sleep. This is gonna be just way too long to stay awake. And I'm very happy I did, because that flight felt like it was just, you know, the wink of an eye. that was the first time we ever flew that way. We usually fly through Europe, but because there's been so many flight cancellations, our flights were canceled in November, and even some of our friends had flight cancellations still in January. We thought it might just be a little safer through America, but weather changed our plans anyway. So we had, when we went to South Africa, we flew through Europe anyway because our flights were canceled due to a lot of fog on that morning that we were supposed to fly. Anyway, we are here back. It's anybody who has taken a trip like that knows it's pretty exhausting, and yeah, and we're not getting any younger, so it just gets more taxing every time we go. So yes, sorry, the phone rang. What was, oh, going there, it doesn't feel, you know, the trip just feels shorter because you're excited and you're looking forward to seeing everybody coming back. It always feels longer. So didn't do this straight, so I'm just gonna straighten this a little bit, and then do I need to glue it again? No, it's good. Okay, so I'm just gluing everything now. Oh, I didn't do a good job of, maybe when I was tearing, I didn't tear straight, because this one's not straight either. Okay, we'll just clean that up a little bit. I'll fix that with some lace or something. Hopefully nobody notices, because it will be flipping over the page, so hopefully it's okay. This one is taller and skinny because I didn't make it any smaller. And the last one, that one is done. I'm going to leave these to dry before I put the notches in, and let's decorate this one, just because this one is dry and I already did the notches. I'm just going to redo this one because it didn't, oh, it's still, I wonder if it's my punch, because it's still not taking this. Okay, let's not stress about that. Okay, let me just close this again. I have a couple of things here to decorate with. Some stickers, some cutouts. Let's see, I'm thinking maybe this one with maybe some book page in the back behind it. Let's just that, and I'm thinking I am going to add this in here, even though it's way more modern than my image, but that's what I like about it. It's kind of clashy. Okay, there's my sticker. Let's see where the sticker needs to go. I can cut those pieces off, the excess here. Here. Don't want to cut the fold. Yes, I'm okay. And then we'll add just a piece of this. Oh. There. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering if that would happen. So you can fray this, and it's very sticky, so I don't even think I'm going to add extra glue. We'll do this with this here. And I do want maybe just a piece of lace here, or maybe something just a tad wider. I had a small piece here somewhere. And I do want this coffee dyed color. This one is too wide. Isn't that just the way it goes? Well, let's just cut it smaller. Why struggle with this? Nobody said we can't cut it. My scissors aren't the best. So let's see. I still want it just a little bit. Okay. Something like that. And this, it came from an art book. I don't know which book. It's not a digital kit, it's from an art book. This image of the girl. And let's do some fabric deck for the lace. Okay, and I think that's enough. So let's pick another envelope. I do want to use this, I think. I do like it with that, and maybe this one. No, I think this one. So let's decorate this. And I'm thinking maybe I will tear this side just a little bit so everything is not just straight. And let's do maybe something in the back, and this time I can use some of the washi. Maybe I have this one, and where's that white one? Oh, there. I really think I like this one on here. Let's see, this one or this one. Does it really matter? I feel like this one will give a little bit more contrast. And what I want to do is rip the washi on this side. And this washi sticks really well, so I'm not going to put glue stick with it, but if it comes up in a little bit, or maybe when I use it, I can always add some glue stick. And I feel like maybe I want a stamp on here, and we can, everything's sticking to me at the moment, we can add these. I just bought these because the one I have didn't have, I have a rubber stamp with these kind of postage, but I didn't have anything with this cancellation mark, so I'm thinking I want to use that one since I just got it. Okay. And maybe I'll do some lace in the back like I did the other day with the postage stamp. Just, you know, just something extra. And that might mean that I can do this. Or do I want some lace here? Maybe I'll do that, and then I can stamp it. Okay. Decisions. Just put that down there. And this on here. Oh, I wish I could staple the lace down, but I can't because it's an envelope. I do feel I want something a little girly on here just because it's, yeah.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, sorry about that. I just had to plug in my glue gun because I unplugged everything before I went on vacation. It's just warming up, so let's stamp this in the meantime, the cancellation stamp here. Just see, because it's a new stamp, let's just stamp once and see how it works. Okay, ooh, I like that. Okay, before I put the ruffle on, I was just thinking maybe I should add some splatters on here. And let's just put some paper over his face so his face isn't covered in gold. Now I'm getting splatters on my table and not, oh wow, okay. I'm out of practice. Jet lag, what else? I want just a little bit of gold there. Okay, good. So let's take this off. And let's add the ruffle. And I'm just going to use the hot glue gun because it's fast and I obviously can't sew on my envelope. I should have done that before. I think when I make these, more of them off camera, I will sew around some of them. I think it would just make it really nice. just a little extra detail. Maybe that's enough. Where did I put my scissors? Okay, and the gold can dry while we're doing another one. Oh, I don't have any whites here. Everything went on vacation with me. Oh, there's some kitchen towel. Just wipe this clean before everything is covered in gold. Okay. So next one, let's see what else. Let's decorate one more. Because I've stopped and started, I don't know how long. Maybe I'll use this. No. This, yeah, let's do that. Something totally different. And I'm going to tear a little closer to the picture than I already did. Just because my pocket is long and narrow. And I don't necessarily need the white. Okay. Let's see. Yes, that just gives it a little bit more breathing room. And what else can we do with this? Shall we? Oh, I wanted to, didn't do notches for that one. Shall I do the notches in this one before I start? And that gives me time to think. Maybe the top is over. Oh. Let me just see, did I glue this? No, I was just thinking for a second that I glued the top shut and the bottom, but I didn't. Good. So we can put this one on here, and I'm thinking I want to ink this one as well, just to, because both backgrounds are white, just to give this one a little bit, you know, to stand out a bit more from the background. And once again, this image comes from a book, so I don't have an idea which book, and I don't think I need much. Maybe just something like this, and some washi maybe. I'm going to glue this down, or maybe, oh, maybe that. Just saw something else. So this came from a book that I got from my sister, and we did the fussy cutting and fussy tearing, so I didn't have to bring the whole book in my luggage because the books are very heavy. So a lot of these images came from there, which was nice. So we would sit and just take one book apart and just, you know, just fussy tear and cut while we were just visiting, which was lots of fun. Let's tear this here and see. And the construction is in full swing again. That noise drives me nuts. But anyway, I was hoping they'll be done by the time I'm back. But unfortunately, I wasn't that lucky. Let's do, shall we do this brown one? Again, this is, I just bought this fabric swatch label kit from Tracy Fox, and I totally love it. It's just something different, and it just, some of them has a little piece of fabric in the label, you know, just a little bit of pattern. And I'm thinking maybe just something like this or on top. Yeah, maybe like that. I'm going to use the the art glitter glue to get that in there, not the fabric tack. And then I'm just going to, oh, the glue came out. Just glue that fold so it would stay like that, and then just glue the whole thing down. And I don't want to talk too soon, but do I need anything else? I don't think so. I'm just gonna do this and nothing more. And you know, once you put it in a journal, you can always add more. And you can always, I didn't decorate any of this, but this can be decorated too. And it doesn't necessarily have to go with this. So let's quickly see if we can find something, you know, just really fast. I want some good beige. Oh, there's still some washi. Let's just glue that on there, but I need some, just because it's just sitting here and it keeps sticking to everything. I'm just adding some glue stick to it, and let's just use it. Why not? I don't even know what I'm gonna put on this envelope yet, but let's just do that. Okay. And some of these I won't decorate until I have a specific journal that I want to put in, because I find sometimes, you know, you're decorating and it's just sitting there and you're not doing anything that, you know, if it's already decorated, that it can go in a specific journal. I don't know. Let me know what you guys do if you do something like this kind of mass make. Do you decorate everything, or do you simply decorate parts of it? This won't show up enough. Let's see what else I have here. Should have thought about this before I started, huh? Will this one show up? I kind of need it on a piece of paper. Let's put it on this, and then I can just cut around it. Just looking to see if there's something else, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, come on, sticker. Okay, and I'm just going to glue it onto this and just burnish it. And then just fussy tear around this as well. Let's see what happens. Fussy tear that little piece off. Maybe just so it doesn't look that round. Just keep shaping this. Okay, there. And we can add this piece of lace is just sitting here. We might as well use that. Why not? And okay, let's glue this down. Okay. The flower. I mean, I probably needed something that's a little, you know, taller and narrow, but I don't have anything, so we're just going with what we have. maybe that. And let's see if we can add a label onto this. And I'm thinking maybe this red, just give it a little bit more color, something different than blue. Let's see how that looks. Oh, this is a very small little label because it has a very small edge still in beige, and I want to keep that. So let's see if we add this label here with that. I do like that. Maybe something like that. And I'm thinking, why not another postage stamp? Is that, let's add it onto here, and then, okay, let's do that. I do like that. Okay, glue, postage stamp. What's going on? Oh, my glue is done. Looks like there's still a lot of glue in there, but there isn't. New glue. Okay, there. And then this one. Okay. And I'm going to, because I do want to ruffle this a little bit, I don't want it just to lie flat. I am going to use the hot glue again, but I don't want a total ruffle, just a little bit. Okay, there. And let's use my new stamp again. I just bought it on Amazon. I didn't see any brand name or anything on there. And let's just do this. Okay, it just finishes it off. Okay, so let's call that a day. Let me just close my art glitter glue because it dries out so fast. And let's see what we did today. Make some room. So we finished this one on both sides, this way and this way. And then this one we only decorated on this side. Some of the gold is still wet. I'll put it on here. And then this one, and maybe this one would look great with some gold splatters too, not sure. And then these ones we didn't decorate. Just stop everything from falling. Oh, and I didn't put the notches in. I'll just do that quickly. So yes, thank you for watching, and that one. And I hope to see you soon. Hopefully by the end of the weekend I'll be up to date with the weekly challenge, and I can just simply participate and not feel like I'm catching up. This one is over here. And I hope you guys are doing well. Please subscribe if you haven't done so yet. And leave me a comment. I want to start a new journal. I have some ideas. If you guys have anything specific that you want to see, let me know, and maybe I can do that. You know, make that my next journal, or the journal after this one. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.